The Little Podcast by Stephen and Jess. Stories by Fly in the Nest. The Little Podcast by Stephen and Jess. It's stories.
This has got to be the most excited I've ever been for a podcast.
You've reeled us into something I feel like I wanted to do, but it was at the back of my mind, we'll get to that when I'm older.
I have always wanted to do this. I have made everyone take a DNA test.
One of those heritage DNA tests to find out where we are from. And seeing as this is, your favorite travel podcast available where all good podcasts are found, we thought this is kind of travel related. We should take a heritage DNA test and find out where we're from.
I feel like I've always had a fascination with this because I don't know too much about my background. I don't have a Linda as a mum who knows everything. I can ask your mum who is her second cousin twice removed who married this person, and she knows
She
them.
actually does.
Yes, she knows so much. So she's told me a lot about both of your heritage that I guess she knows, and even she knows quite a lot of your dad's.
Yeah, she does. I think she's just one of those walking, not address books, but I think she's also a walking address book as well.
She just remembers everything.
Yeah.
It's so cool. But then whenever I talk about it with my parents, I know my dad knows that we have a bit of German in us. And that's kind of about it.
Yeah, anyway, everybody, welcome to Stories from Fly in the Nest. I'm one of your hosts, Stephen, with my beautiful wife, Jessica.
Hello.
And my okay sister.
Oh,
Cleo. I thought it'd be a bit weird if I said my beautiful sister as well.
No, Cleo's beautiful and everyone agrees.
Yeah, so this is episode 9, I think, and this is our Heritage DNA test episode. But before we jump in, I think I need some sugar.
I need some sugar. Because before we find out these results.
Yep.
Last episode, we got the diet.
Oh, we did get the diet. Still upset about that, Mum and
I
Dad.
enjoyed it.
I know you did. My mum was so happy after we recorded the podcast. She was like, I can't believe it. Cleo liked my drink.
Do you mind giving me a hand here?
Oh, yes. So today on the menu, we have apple cider Bundaberg.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like that.
Which I feel like is going to remind me. I know I keep talking about it, but it's bringing back some Christmas vibes. Every Christmas, we always have appetizer.
Oh,
right?
Appetizer and great
And
tizer.
I feel like it'll
this.
taste like that, right?
Yeah.
Well, I feel like that's the one tradition the Parry family has provided.
And grape tizer too.
grape
There's
tizer.
2 drinks
True,
in there.
that is.
So we have to compare
right,
it, because
guys.
what's the brand of appetizer we get? Is it
I
just
don't know,
called
but it's the one
appetizer?
everyone, if anyone goes to Coles and buys appetizer, you guys know the brand.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Let's give it a pop.
Wait up.
Mate, I already did it. I'm ahead
All
of you.
right, tipping it upside down. All right, let's do the pop. All right, 2 DNA. Ooh.
Do you know, I just realised that I
Cheers,
kind
everyone.
of just throw the lid onto the floor, and then in 2-3 days when I'm back in here
You find it.
to put it back into my office, I find it.
Tastes like
that's
apple
really
juice.
I love it.
Oh,
This is
it's
my
Claire's
favorite.
favourite.
It's not that fizzy. It really tastes like apple juice.
Oh my gosh, I
wow.
love
We're a double
it.
sip right now.
I never knew they did these flavours.
I know.
We're blowing your mind.
Where do you get these flavours from? Coles
This is
or
from
Woolies?
Coles. Woolies is bad with their Bundaberg.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Woolies has the diet, the normal. Maybe they'll throw in something else.
Yeah.
Coles is where it's at. And we still haven't run out of flavours yet, which is pretty cool.
When do we hit the point where we need to import them from Bundaberg? Because I know Coles does not have 22 flavours sitting there.
No, I know what we can do. I'm hoping by the time we hit that, we'll be in the van and we can just drive by Bundaberg and stock up.
Oh, yeah.
I just got way too excited for the van just then, knowing that we can just go back to Bundaberg. I know we made a whole vlog on it already, but would you guys be mad if we went back again?
Hunter can have her first taste of Bundaberg ginger beer at where it was born.
The amount of sugar that's in these drinks.
It can be her first taste of sugar.
She will probably love it.
We would regret it.
We would regret it
We don't.
so much.
She doesn't need to know what sugar is yet. Trust me. It's just I still haven't showed her cartoons yet, mainly because I don't want to have to sit there watching kid cartoons. So
I've heard that Bluey show is pretty good.
yes. Have you heard of that show? It's an Australian kids show that all the mums are telling me is actually good, and it's about Bluey, a blue healer. We are way off topic right now,
Yes, we
guys.
are.
This is the DNA podcast that I've been waiting for. We cannot get sidetracked right now. So I guess I'm kind of taking the lead on this podcast, seeing as I'm making you guys do this.
You know what? You take the lead. You did really good in the last episode. I think our lights keep switching on and off. I think you can just officially take over the podcast, Jessica.
So this all started back in October. So I was trying to think of what we could do for a podcast, and I thought, oh my goodness, if we took a DNA test and found out where we were from, how interesting would that be? So I went online to look for a kit. I didn't really know what I was doing. And then I came across one called My Heritage DNA. And the main reason I went for this one is because at the time it was almost Halloween. Do you remember?
Yes, I do.
And I got the Halloween special. So it was cheaper. Yes.
To be honest, they were quite expensive. I'm just putting it out there.
Yeah, with the Halloween special, I think they cost like 80 Australian dollars each.
It's a lot just to find out where you're from.
Better be good.
It better be good.
So then I waited like a couple of weeks for them to arrive, and then we sat here, I think it was in December, was it? Was it near Christmas time? I don't remember, but we sat in this room and we all took the DNA test. So we're going to cut back to the past.
Let's cut back to the past.
Okay. Hello from Steve and Jess and Cleo from the past.
All right, we decided to film this bit in advance so we can get the kits sent off as quickly as possible to get the results, because I think it took us like a couple of weeks to get these. Like,
Yeah, it took so... I bought it. I know when I bought it because it was around Halloween, because you know what happens at Halloween?
What?
DNA kits have very good Halloween discounts. It was called the Halloween discount, and that's why I chose this specific DNA kit, just because they had a Halloween discount.
Yes.
Is this real? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I'm being serious. So it's a My Heritage DNA kit, and I'm guessing we're about to maybe spit,
Don't know.
give blood,
Yeah, maybe.
urinate.
Yeah.
We'll see what we have to give, and we'll find out where we're from. Where's the kit, Steve?
Alrighty.
Where's the kid? Get the kid out.
So we thought it would actually be fun for us all to get kits. So Jessica,
Aw.
there is your kit, and Cleo, there is your kit, because it could be super interesting between me and
Yeah.
you, because of course we come from the same mom and dad.
Yeah.
But it'd be interesting to see if there's any differences between us, because you could have maybe got a bit more of mom's side.
Yeah,
I could have got a bit more of
true.
dad's side. And then, of course,
I would have got none of their side, I hope.
so yeah, we've never done a DNA kit before. And Jess kind of had the brilliant idea to do one.
Yeah.
No,
it's
I want to
really
know where
cool.
my heritage is from.
And it's kind of related to travel, because I suppose we can find out where we're from. But yeah, I mean, we've just got the kits in front of us. So it's a My Heritage DNA kit. It's quite colourful, I
Yeah,
would
it's
say.
quite good packaging.
I know, that's what I thought.
Yeah. I'm like, oh.
Oh my gosh, it's like a DNA kit unboxing.
Yeah, so you kind of like slide, almost like blinds.
Wow.
Oh, it's all
Oh, and it
connected.
stops.
Fancier than like a phone unboxing.
Really fancy.
Right, let's see what it says.
So it does say to send us to a website, myheritagedna.com/setup.
That's probably where they give our results, don't you
Oh,
think? So
cool.
keep this little piece of
Okay.
paper, I think.
Awesome.
Yep.
So keep,
All right,
It's
and
a
here we
card.
go. A little bit of instructions.
Okay.
So first we need to activate our kit online. We can do that later.
Yeah.
Open the test kit and lay out the unopened swabs and vials on a clean surface. So it's almost like a COVID test.
Yeah.
And then what we need to do is swab our cheeks. So we don't need to
Okay.
go put it up our nose and touch our brain.
Oh,
I
damn. I,
was
really
think-
wanted that.
Maybe we can do that just for good measure.
Yeah.
We're not doing a COVID test on the podcast.
All right, let's get these swabs going. And it says that we need to put it against our, like, roll it around your cheek
Okay.
for 30 to 60 seconds and then put the swab straight back in the little container.
Oh, cool.
And then we're going to post it off and the FBI is going to have our DNA.
So this is the postage. So put that to
Oh
the
my
side.
gosh, it
Oh,
looks
wow.
super clinical. There's like,
There's
Yeah.
a biohazard sign on it. If
What
you're
the-
listening, maybe come check out the video version just to check it. It's in like a little Ziploc sandwich bag.
wait, I really need to read these instructions. I feel like we're going to get this wrong.
Yeah.
Wow,
We
it
really
is
wanted to-
so clinical. So the next thing is this looks
Yes.
like the COVID
This is what I'm
ones.
going to shove up your nose.
it?
Look at it. It's the biggest earwax removal I've ever seen. What are they called? The
Earbuds.
earbuds. And then we've been given 2 tiny vials, and there's actually some sort of liquid inside of
Yeah.
them.
And it
What,
says biohazard on it.
I thought it would be like a gel in there or something.
what's
Yeah.
the liquid? Does it explain what it is? I don't know.
No, it just says that we need to we need to swab our cheeks for 30 to 60 seconds, and then you break off the little black line,
Oh, and it goes in
and
the
it goes
liquid.
in the
Oh,
special
okay.
liquid.
Ooh.
Thanks for letting us know, My Heritage DNA, what the little liquid is.
If anyone works at a DNA place, let us know. Should I go first?
Yeah, okay. You can go first and I can kind of explain what you're doing. So Jess is currently opening up.
The gigantic earbud.
It's
saying that I
definitely
need
very
to-
clinical.
Yes. Wait, I'm so scared I'm going to get this wrong.
Yeah, I don't want to get it wrong.
Do you reckon there's like a certain... Wait, first of all, I don't even know how to open it.
What's this little pad here?
Yeah, I didn't know what that
I
was.
don't know what the pad is. They don't have instructions on the pad.
Oh, okay.
There's a pad. Yeah, I know.
That-
I want to... What is it?
Do you reckon that's the clean surface you meant to put it onto?
Oh, wait, what?
Oh.
I'm glad we researched
Okay,
this
let's
before.
do this again. Open the test kit and lay out the unopened swabs and vials on a clean surface. Okay. So then I swab my cheek, put it in the vial, close the vial, then swab the other cheek, put that in the vial, and that's the end of the story.
And that is the end of the story. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, let me try and open this. Let's all swab together.
Okay.
All right, let's open it up.
All right, let's open it.
Should we have like this thing ready, or do you reckon we'd be fine?
Open it.
Swab party! I'm swabbing, guys.
Oh, jumping the gun. Ready? I'm swabbing now.
Opening
In
the thing.
3, 2, 1.
And to do this, I heard in 60 seconds.
All right, I've finally worked out how to open the package.
On one side?
I don't know.
Yeah, I reckon once. Oh,
Already done the
all
other.
right. I
One cheek, only one cheek.
Oh, oopsie daisies.
Rotating.
We are rotating that.
Rotating.
Okay. And now I need to open the vial and put it in. And then what do you do with the black thing? Does it just...
I think we can wipe it off.
Oh, yeah, it rips it off, and then I put it in the goo,
Mm-hmm.
and then I close it up. All right, if anyone's watching, I'm currently holding up my vial of Jess-filled DNA.
Oh.
All right, time for the other cheek.
You reckon that's been long enough?
Yeah, that was good.
Okay.
I'm going to put mine in. Oh, wait. Do I break it off first?
Yeah, I broke it off first.
Oh, there you go. It's pretty easy to break
Yeah,
off.
it's easy to break off.
Yeah, you open up the vial.
All right, time to
So
swab the
interesting.
other cheek.
How did you break it off? Just like you snapped it?
Yep.
Can we shake it?
Oh, cool.
No, don't shake it.
Okay.
All right, I'm currently swabbing the other cheek.
So I did this side, now I'll do the next one. This is fun.
Yeah,
I
it
know,
is.
it's like we're scientists.
I'm so interested in how long this is going to take. Have you guys done a DNA test before? Let us know. Were you happy with the results? I'm going to now swab my right cheek.
All right, and I'm finished. Oh no, I dropped it!
Oh, no.
Oh.
That definitely was not a clean surface down there. Oh well, popping it in. If it comes back and says that I'm from like...
You're like a cat.
Oh well.
All right, I'm all done. Pop it in.
And then it says... What do we do now?
There you go.
Alrighty. I am going to pop my one and not drop it on the floor.
Oh, cool.
Okay, so then you open this up.
Mm-hmm.
So then we're opening up a little Ziploc bag, and then it says you put the vials
Oh, in there.
in.
Oh, in that. Do you wrap it?
It's kind
I
of
don't
like
know.
a
Like a
a
little-
makeup wipe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
If you're watching this is the very clinical biohazard.
Don't know what we're meant to do with this bit. Are we meant to put it inside the...
Yeah, maybe, or wrap it around.
Or maybe just put them both in there and just close it.
Yeah, but what do you do with the little thing?
I don't know.
Okay, they're going in.
Cool.
All right, well, that was
Interesting.
the exciting DNA part of the podcast. And
Yeah.
now we'll go to future Steve and Jess and Cleo where we're finding out the results.
See you guys, I don't know, 2, 3?
4 weeks.
We won't know.
And now we are back. So as you can see, I don't know how good we took the test. I remember mine like dropped on the floor or something like that as I'm trying to put it into the packet. But then we had to wait for the tests to arrive, and we sent them all off in the post. And for some reason, they all got them at weird times. So I got an email about 3 weeks ago saying, Jess, your DNA test results have come in. And I was like, oh my gosh. I was so ready to film the podcast. But then I still had to wait for Cleo's to come in. Then hers came in. And then finally, Stephen's come in. We're now in the middle of January. We have all 3 results.
I'm just putting it up there. We sent them all at the same time.
I know.
It wasn't like any delays. Why did mine take 3 weeks after yours?
I don't know. They got yours late too, 2 weeks late.
They got mine 2 weeks late.
I don't know. But I thought before we dive into the results, I feel like first we need to decide what we think the results are going to say.
I'm not a cocky person, but I think I know where it's going to come from because Linda has told me.
Okay, where do you think your DNA is?
Yeah, so I think it's going to be. Let's do percentages. That sounds fun.
Oh my gosh, we need to write this down so then we know if you were right.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Let me just open up a little notes on here. So, I think that I'm going to be...
Wait, first before you say, can we hear what Cleo thinks?
Oh, yeah, let's hear what Cleo thinks.
No.
I talked about it with her just before the podcast, but before this, I don't think she even thought about where she came from.
I didn't think anything. I was just like, yeah, probably be from England because Dad's from there. Don't know about Mum's family because she never tells me.
Just ask.
Yeah, I should. I never ask. I'm like...
When you go home, sit down next to Mum. I know where she is. She's in that lounge chair.
Probably looking up cruise deals.
Mum, where am I from?
Yeah.
She'll tell you.
I should actually.
Okay, so
England.
you think England. So
England.
100% England, you think?
I'll do 60%. And then the other one is Walsh. I only know this because Jess just told me 10 minutes ago.
So you're from England and from Walsh.
Oh, Craig and Amy will not be happy listening to this one.
I love it though because she's put Wales and Welsh into a word. Walsh. Walsh.
So Cleo,
I really hope you're Walsh, Cleo.
so are you 40% Walsh?
Yeah, 40% Walsh.
Do you know what?
I love this so much, Cleo.
Walsh sounds like a breed of dog. What dog do you have? I have a Walsh. I have a Walsh Terrier.
I'm just not the smartest cookie.
No, Cleo, you're good.
You're good,
I
Cleo.
love it.
We're only teasing. I think that I am...
Please say, you need at least say 1% Walsh.
No. I think
Please.
I'm 60% Walsh. That's what I'm guessing.
60% Walsh.
And I think I am 30% Scottish.
Okay.
And 10% English.
Ooh.
What do you think you are, Jess?
Okay, so I have a backstory to mine.
Oh, here we go.
So, again, I only really were told that I had some German in me from my dad. And then a couple of months ago, my brother Drew decided to do some digging on like an ancestor website because he wanted to know.
You're cheating.
I know I might be cheating a little bit, but this is just, it only goes back a little bit. This is like not my full DNA that from, millions of years ago.
Okay.
This is just what we found out from like a couple of generations.
I'm 100% Pangea if we're going that backwards.
I'm 100% pterodactyl.
What's that memes where they're like, oh, if girls crash the cars, I'm like, it's okay, I'm like an asparagus.
I really hope someone out there gets that joke.
Someone will.
All right, put my name down. I think I'll be 20% German.
20% German.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And then when my brother did digging, he found out that, so there's 2 last names that run in my family a lot, and it was Brady and Fox, and they both seem to originate from Ireland.
Oh.
So I think I'm 70% Irish.
Wow. Okay.
I really think like Irish must be in me a lot, especially with the blonde hair, blue eyes kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Isn't that Germany?
Yeah, and Germany as well. Like I think it's a bit of mix of both. I don't know. I feel like I must be a lot of Irish.
Okay.
And then another one was the wild card. Now, this was so exciting when we found this out.
Yeah.
So we never knew. I just remembered it. It's so exciting, Stephen. Cleo doesn't know this yet. So we always wondered. So there's a lot of like the blonde hair, blue eyes in my family, but then on my mum's side, there's a lot of that like dark skin, dark hair, dark eyes, like my brother and my sister.
Yeah.
And then my brother was looking up where my mum's dad's from, so my great-grandfather,
Yeah.
and we found his birth certificate. He was born in Egypt.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
I know, so I could be related to Tutankhamun or something. We got this. Literally, my brother messaged me.
So am I
being
putting
like,
10% Tutankhamun down?
10% Tutankhamun, 10% Egyptian. But it was so cool because we didn't know that he was born in
That is
Egypt.
so cool.
And we found his whole history of his
Yeah.
life. So he was born in Egypt, and then he moved to New Zealand, had his kids. One was, of course, my grandfather.
Yeah.
Then he opened an opera company, and then he went and travelled to Hawaii and stuff doing opera. And then they moved to Australia.
So,
That is such a cool
can you
history.
Sing? Are you going to sing some opera?
Of course I can sing. So, yep, 10% Egyptian.
That is cool.
I don't know anything, but we can't find anything but before him.
Yeah.
So we don't know if
no.
his family moved to Egypt and had him there. So it's so interesting.
Yeah.
And so that's what I think. How cool.
Yeah.
So no Walsh.
No Walsh.
No
I don't
Walsh.
think so. But there could be a wild card Walsh. We don't know yet.
So now we decided to all do DNA kits, and of course me and Cleo are related, and you might be thinking, oh, why did you both do a DNA kit? Because of course me and Cleo could have completely different DNA. Like she might have got more of the Walsh, I might have more of the Scottish or English or whatever. So I'm super interested. I mean, your Pharaoh story sounds amazing, but just to know as siblings,
Yeah.
I wish we knew Jake was moving here. 'Cause
I
then
know.
Jake could have done it as well.
So my brother Jake lives here right now. And if you've seen him, he looks so different to me. He's tall,
You
tanned.
should just do it.
I know, but it takes so long.
I know.
But just do it. And then
we
you
will
can
not
I know,
be
we
here.
should just do
Oh,
it. And he's got
yeah.
brown eyes, brown hair. He looks so different. And I was
Yeah.
I'd love to know what came up for him.
Yeah.
But that's just for another podcast another time. If you want my whole family to do it, let me know, because I bet you my whole family would totally be down.
Yeah.
They're so dying to see what the results
Oh,
say.
really?
Yeah. But I think we should let Stephen go first and let's see what he says. By the way, we haven't opened this, so we don't know what it says.
Okay.
Imagine if I've opened up one where it tells you they've checked your DNA and they're you're going to live for only 10 more years or something, and you have this
They're going to
disorder.
tell me that?
I don't know. I don't know what it's going to
Sure,
tell
one
you,
day.
Stephen. You've given a random place your DNA, and you've just let them do what they want with it. So we don't really know what they're going to give us.
All right, so little spoilers. We thought we'd jump on here and it'd just be a written document. But I think there's a whole movie they do.
Yeah, we don't know. We clicked a button, a video started playing, and then we just jumped off because I'm
Wow.
wait,
Scared.
we need to see this on the podcast.
They're good with the packaging and presenting.
yeah, the packaging's quite nice, wasn't it? I thought that.
Everything's very bougie.
Is this your one, Steve?
This is my one, even though it says Dear Jessica.
So we're going to screen record and we're going to share what it looks like
cool.
to everyone.
Yes.
So everyone's going to know everything about your DNA, Stephen. Oh my
Alrighty.
gosh. So it says ready to explore Stephen's ethnicity.
I can't see it. I wish I could
Oh, I'm
see it.
sorry. you
Read it
can't see
to you.
Okay, so it's like stars and it says Ready to Explore. And, there's
And then he's going to click a button that says let's go.
All right.
Oh my gosh, Stephen.
Stephen it.
Oh, it's playing something. Stop that bit. 52% Scandinavian.
What?
What?
52% Scandinavian.
52.
Yeah.
29.7% Irish, Scottish, and Welsh.
You mean Walsh?
See, I was right.
52% Scandinavian.
14.4% Iberian.
Wow.
What? I haven't even heard of that.
And 3.8% West Asian.
Wow.
So that's
I
like
can't
Turkey,
believe you're
Irish.
half Scandinavian. We should go move to Finland.
That is
cool is that?
52% Scandinavian. That's
okay.
a wild card.
So you were saying Finland, but it's more. We've got a bit
it's
of
more
a circle.
Sweden, Norway, Denmark.
Okay.
Wow.
That's so cool. Alrighty, so it has also given us DNA matches. I wonder if it's going to match in with anybody. So let's click on that.
Oh my gosh, there's a match.
It's matching.
Guess who? Cleo Parry.
Oh my gosh, no.
It says sister.
Oh,
Says
cool.
sister, we share only 38.9% of our DNA.
So you guys could be different then.
Wow.
Wow, how cool
Oh my
is
gosh,
that?
and your cousin's
My
done it.
cousins popped up.
Okay.
11.4% with Lee.
Oh, cool.
Oh my god, there's someone else.
A
Wait, should we
first
say these names? A first cousin's come up? No, it says a first cousin twice removed. So your
Fourth
fourth cousin has
Yeah.
done this, and we don't think we've ever met them before.
Oh, cool.
First cousin twice removed. So all your really far away distant cousins are into
tried it.
DNA kits.
Wow, third to fourth cousin. These are people I've never heard of.
Oh my god, there's heaps. He's just scrolling.
Can we
You should
look
probably
them up
hide
on,
their
like,
names.
Facebook?
There's 950 pages.
So there's shared DNA of 0.8%. Okay,
So they're like very distant
very
cousins.
distant.
Because think we all would be related somehow.
Yeah.
Like in
Wow.
if you go back and back and back and
Wow.
back.
Yeah, that's cool.
I just took a DNA test.
Turns out I'm 50% Scandinavian.
Wow, that's so
okay, we need to
cool.
compare this to Cleo's.
Wow, they
Oh,
have
I'm
so
excited.
much different stuff in here. I'm going to deep dive into this a bit later.
Yeah,
So
you have to email it to me and then
cool.
I can go through it too.
Oh, with your cousin, did it actually say we think that you're cousins? Like,
With Lee.
Was
yeah.
it just Lee?
Yeah.
Was there any other cousins?
then there was just a bunch of like six
Okay.
cousins.
It wasn't
So
like Kaylee or anything.
it's estimating that she's my great aunt or
Or
first cousin, but
And
she's my
the
first cousin.
That's really cool. Wow. Oh my gosh, do Cleo.
Okay, let's do it. Let's jump
I
into
cannot
Cleo.
believe 50% Scandinavian. I was not like.
yeah.
I wonder if your mum knows where that would be.
I need to have a chat
Because
with
it's such
Mum.
a strong one.
More than what I was
What did
guessing.
people
Wow.
think? Does Stephen look a bit Scandinavian?
Well, I was born blonde-haired.
You were.
Yep, blonde-haired.
And I have seen some Scandinavian boys with blonde curly hair.
Really?
Yeah.
Blonde-haired.
One boy I follow on Instagram.
Wow, that's so cool. Alrighty.
Oh, I'm excited.
Oh my gosh, this is so cool. All right, Cleo, let's
right.
see how
Let's do
Walsh
it.
you are.
All right, Cleo.
You're never living that down.
No.
So Cleo, it says, ready to
explore.
explore. Cleo's ethnicity.
All right, let's go.
Alrighty, so boom,
Cleo.
drum roll.
What's it going to say?
Cleo is
52%
52%
English.
Oh,
Completely different. Well,
Yes, you were really close.
Where's the Scandinavian?
Irish, 37%.
The Irish, Scottish, and Welsh.
Oh.
37%.
Whoa.
It's only Welsh around here.
Whoa.
And the Iberian.
Again, 6% Iberian.
So Iberian, for people playing at home, is in the Spain and Portugal region.
Oh, and she's 1% Scandinavian. So Stephen got all the Scandinavian and you got all the English.
But makes sense
And
because
because you're so
not...
fair
'cause I'm
and like
so-
freckly,
yeah.
and then he's more like gets the tan.
Tan,
That's so
yeah.
interesting. But then you both have like the really blue eyes.
Oh, wait. 2.3% more isn't ethnicities.
Click on that.
What are you? You full ethnicity estimate?
We need
Let's
to know
jump in.
every little drop. 0.25% what?
It's the West Asian and Central Asian. So
So
there's like a...
there's something back, where
So
there's
like-
like a little bit of that West Asian
It's saying like the Turkey,
kind of area.
Iran area,
See,
and the...
Oh, 1% drop of Turkish. Wow.
Let's see if there's any DNA matches for you.
Ooh.
There is.
You have a full...
Stephen Barry Valentine.
no
It's
way.
estimating you're my brother. I'm your brother.
Oh, wow. Does Cleo have any... I guess you guys will just have the similar... Yeah, it's all the same people
It's the
popping
same
up.
people
Yeah.
popping
As
up.
all like your cousins and stuff like that. I love how it's like first cousin twice removed. That's so cool.
Yeah.
You have people out there that you are technically related to that you just never met. That are
That's
just...
cool.
I can't believe that between the two of you, you got such... It would be so interesting now to do Tim.
Tim, yeah.
I know.
Because their brother, he's got like the red hair.
Yeah.
So I wonder where that's come from then. He could be completely different as well.
Yeah.
That's so interesting.
It's cool.
It's crazy how, we're just... And we're like siblings, like your youngest, I'm the middle, so we're like
Yeah.
quite close and it's completely different DNA.
Yeah.
Well, just the main bit. Like
Yeah.
you've got the same.
The same,
It's
but
just the
it's just the
strength.
amount.
So yeah, you've got like a big, strong English and
Yeah.
he has a big, strong Scandinavian. It's so
Makes
interesting.
so
Yeah.
much sense because I have different features too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So cool. I'm loving this.
Is
All
it
right,
Pharaoh time?
It's time for the wild card.
I just took a DNA
I'm
test.
very
Turns
interested in
out
this.
Jess is Tutankhamun.
Yeah.
All right, Jess, you must be so... How long have you wanted to do this
Like
for?
so, the moment I heard that they did something like this, I was like, I want to do this.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
Oh.
Click the button, Steven.
Jessica, are you ready to explore your ethnicity?
Let's do it.
Let's go!
Oh my gosh. Oh, the sound.
Jessica, you
You
are 67% Irish, Scottish, and Welsh.
Which I guessed.
Wow. And then English, 13%.
13%. So it's really strong. Where's this German I've always heard about, huh? What's next? 12% East European.
So Germany could fall into that. Or no, Germany does not fall into that. Oh, 4%
and then 4% North and West European. It's basically telling me I'm a mix of a lot of European countries.
Wow, that's so cool. Oh, you've got a wild card.
2.5%, 2 more ethnicities. Have a look. Is it an Egyptian?
There is no Egyptian in there.
Damn.
It's that Turkey again.
Okay. So what's in the 12%, the East European?
Yeah,
Zoom
let's jump in.
Because it shows you the countries. Because this, I think, must be then where my mum's dad is from.
Well, there's a bit of American in there.
What?
New York, Massachusetts.
Interesting. No, because a lot of Irish moved there.
Yeah.
So that's probably why. Like, I think a lot of it is Irish.
Oh, definitely. 67.2%.
Yeah. So I'm very, very Irish. I always thought that when I saw the last names coming up. But then what Eastern European? Because those
let's
are
jump in.
12%.
So, it says you have DNA matches with this ethnicity. Someone has a picture. I want to jump into that. It doesn't really break it down. It more just says, and you can see a
I
picture.
can see it's in like the whole Poland, Romania, Ukraine area, which could be where my mum's dad's kind of heritage is from.
Yeah, and I suppose they kind of got to do a generalize. They're not going to say specifically you're from those countries.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I thought so. So I'm more strong Irish than you both are for your other ones.
Yeah.
None of us have this, but you are 1.1% Ashkenazi Jewish.
Oh my goodness!
Wow.
I'm a little bit Jewish. 1% Jewish.
And the West Asian as well, which is
Just
that
1%.
maybe
Wow.
a lot of people
You know
move.
what's interesting though? Well, I guess with Germany that falls under the
But it's very small. But to be
North
honest,
and
it's
West European.
Yeah, it does.
I just looks like I'm very Irish, which I was guessing.
North and West only 4%, but I betcha if your siblings took the test.
Now I'd love for them to do
Yeah,
it because I feel like I just got all the Irish genes.
Yeah.
And I'm like so interested in what Jake would come up.
Yeah, he'll be totally different.
So I would love to do my mum.
Yeah.
That would be so interesting.
So tan.
Isn't
Yeah.
you just going such a deep, dark hole of this? You just
I'm
want
just
to
going to
give
be taking
everyone-
swabs from everyone.
You're just going to walk in, Merry Christmas.
But what's my DNA matches? Am I going to find a long-lost relative?
Do it.
Alrighty. Oh.
Just
You have
a lot of
first cousin twice removed, second cousin once removed.
So it's just a lot of late cousins.
Yeah.
Now, Jessica,
Yes.
you got a couple of emails.
Yeah, I did. I'm not too sure what they said, but people from this emailed me.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, you got a lot of first cousins and stuff popping up, but it's like 2.3,
Wait, first
3.3.
cousin? No, it's first cousin twice removed.
Whatever
Like
that
first
is
cousin,
on the,
that's
on the
really
tree.
cool. All right, let's have a little look. Let's have a...
Wow, so much Irish in there.
That's cool. You have to email that to me and then I can go through it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna go
definitely.
I'll be up all night.
through. Yes.
Just looking.
There's so much fun stuff on here.
Yeah, I had someone send me a message. So if I open it up, let's see what they said.
So there's a bunch of tools like chromosome browser.
Can you send them messages or no, you're not allowed?
Is it this like Tinder? Like
It's for you, actually, Stephen.
Oh,
It's
for
because
me?
Yeah, it says, hello, my dad, I'll bleep out his name, has a 47% match with Stephen. This probably puts them around the third cousin mark. Although not close, we do know all of my dad's ancestors at third and fourth cousin level. Yeah. I wonder what you know of your ancestors further back to see if we can find our common ancestor. I know which branch of the family we related through, as one of we share matches as Les, who is known to me and is related through Hugh. Do you recognise these names? Just bleep those names out. Hugh Marsh's ancestors are from the South Somerset Dorset borders for many generations. We have to show your mum this.
Mum will love this.
Yeah, so someone must be doing a deep dive into their heritage and they found you and want to know more.
Wow.
This is probably how, to be honest, people really find out a lot about their heritage, is linking with people on this and finding out what they know and putting the puzzle pieces together.
That's cool. Yeah.
I had another message.
Okay, is this for me as well then?
Yeah, I was kind of disappointed. I thought it was going to be for me. My Egyptian, brothers and sisters.
Oh, it's okay.
Oh. So then your brother should take a DNA test if he's the one that found that Egyptian site.
My brother is going to be so Irish. Drew.
Yeah, true.
He literally looks like me. I've got another message. Let's see who this one's from.
Okay.
Me?
Any for me?
Hi, Cleo.
It's to me this time.
Oh,
Jessica,
damn.
I see that we are distant cousins according to our DNA matches. I suspect that we may be linked through my brother's Bramble line, as some of them immigrated to Australia. A lot of my information is at blah blah. If you want to take a look, do you have any idea of who links us together? So it's just all these people
Wow.
that are making these
Yeah.
epic family trees.
Oh, that's cool.
Because I suppose if they could just make that one branch link,
Yeah.
it opens up all of your side.
It was just like if we could find out more about the one that we're so interested in, which was my mum's dad's dad.
Yeah.
If we
would-
could find out more about that, that would
Yeah,
be
that'd
so
be cool.
interesting.
Do you know what one tool I wish it did by? If you could sort it by celebrities. So if there was like,
Yeah,
my
anyone
gosh,
that's
am I-
famous.
Okay,
Yes.
just
Am
put a
I
name in
like
there.
twice removed with who?
let's,
Are we
okay,
just looking up someone?
just,
An ancestor surname?
okay, what's a celebrity? Like,
Okay, am I related? Is this weird?
Yep, go.
the-
Miley Cyrus?
Duff family?
Duff.
Hillary Duff! Am I
Oh,
related
okay.
to the Duff family?
So, Hillary's with one L?
Yes.
Oh, is it? Whoops.
Yeah, one L.
Sorry. Hillary Duff. Are you related, Jessica?
No. Is it?
Is it? It's loading.
Ooh.
I'm
No
not
DNA
related to
matches with Hillary
Duff.
Duff. Oh, Jess.
I think that's all my little messages. So that is
Pretty cool.
very cool.
Well, you're very Irish. What's a famous Irish person?
This makes sense, by the way, why Hunter has blonde hair and blue eyes then.
Yeah.
Because she's like half Scandinavian, half Irish.
True.
So a big question I had a lot is once we found out what our results are, would we want to more like go and explore that country, seeing as you know that you have a lot of like heritage there?
Yes, because on the top of my bucket list is Scandinavia. I
know, and
I
you've
know it
only-
was deep down inside me. That's why I
what
wanted
was
to go
calling you
there.
Now I really want to travel
Into
there.
the
Yeah, be
unknown.
I was like, you've only seen a little bit of it.
Yeah.
And seeing as you're half Scandinavian.
And
we
I
need to
love
explore.
fika. Now I know why.
Exactly.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So cool.
And I feel like I've been to a lot of Ireland.
Yeah.
So I feel like and the whole time I was there, I kept thinking, oh, I really feel like, because I looked it up, that I had ancestors there.
Yeah.
And I did. And what about you, Cleo? Do you want to go back to England?
Yeah. I love it there.
Did you have any other questions?
She clicked.
Jessica,
I
is the
have
show-
one. Should I do one?
Yeah, Cleo.
Come
on,
Come
what
on,
are
let
the
me do.
questions?
Let me do it. Come on.
Well, someone said, do you have any close family you didn't know about? But we found a lot of 5th and 6th cousins that we didn't know
Yes.
about.
Okay, wait, one second.
Someone said they used 23andMe and found out they were related to some Parries on some Valentines.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
They should message us.
There's
but-
one. Now that you know your heritages, I don't know if you said that right. Would you want to go to those places?
Is that just not the question Jess asked?
Oh, bloody hell. That's me not listening. Oh my god.
Just so good.
Made.
I have no interest in
I'm not good at this flow of this podcast. I don't know how they do it.
I literally just asked you.
You got the same
Do you
question.
want to go to England?
Oh my gosh, I'm flustered now.
You know what we need to do?
I don't want to go to Scandinavia anymore. No.
I knew it.
Can we
knew it.
please? The next podcast, Cleo,
Takes over.
You're
no
running-
chance.
you're running the next podcast. Please run the next
cannot
podcast.
do it. I can't do it.
Because I need to tell everyone what the next podcast is about, and they would definitely want you to run it.
Okay.
So the next podcast, what we were thinking was, seeing as we have shared so many embarrassing travel stories, a lot of poo-poo related, we actually want to hear your travel stories.
Yes, we thought let's dedicate an episode to you guys. So if you have any funny, crazy, or
Poo stories. We all love a good travel poo-poo story.
please send them in.
I feel like they need to send it to an email. Because
no,
then
no,
I
come-
can...
no, I get them on the flyingthenest.tv. This is
This is why you organise
This is
it.
what-
And then I'm second in charge.
And then there's Claire.
So flyingthenest.tv/
podcast.
Yes, thank you very much. That's where you can send your questions in and your
But not
stories.
questions this time. Yes, we would love your juicy travel stories, and then I'll go through them.
Not clear.
Or should we get Clea to go through them?
Please, no, not that pressure.
I'll go through them. You two aren't allowed to look at them.
Okay.
And
do you know how to
next
access the Google Docs?
You can show me how to do that. And then I'm going to read you both the stories. So
Okay.
they'll be unheard from you, both of you, and of course all of you. And don't worry, I can keep you all anonymous. So if you don't want me to say names, I won't say names. But I'm excited to read some of these juicy, funny travel stories.
That is going to be on the next episode. But before we go, would you like to read some reviews?
Oh,
Yeah, thank you guys so much for sending your reviews in. It's really nice, and you guys are just the most amazing community. And of course, sending through the reviews really does help us out because I know we've done like 9 episodes, but in podcast realm, that is still a very new podcast. So I just had a look on here. Elise Holmes said, "Love you guys on YouTube, and I love you just as much on here. So entertaining, heartfelt, and genuine. We enjoy hearing your awesome stories and hearing about your future plans."
Oh, thank you.
Nate said, "Best podcast ever. I've been watching the Fly in the Nest videos for a bit over a year now, and I can definitely say it's the best YouTube channel out there. I completely fell in love with the podcast as I listen to them as I drive to little unknown towns in central West New South Wales. We might be going to these unknown towns in the van, so if you have some suggestions, please send them through, Nate. Thanks to COVID and with the help of this podcast, I'm exploring more of my own backyard."
Oh, thank you so much.
Thanks so much, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I think it was just us delving into DNA a little bit.
Exactly what it is, and I loved it.
I had no idea. I thought I had it I was so confident. But
I know.
yeah,
To be honest, the closest was Cleo.
Yeah, see, told you.
So look at this.
But thank you guys so much for listening. Of course, we have the audio version, which comes out on Tuesdays on all your podcast apps. And then we do a live premiere on our YouTube channel, which is a new one called Stories from Fly in the Nest, where we just watch the video, the podcast live with you guys. We chat in the comments. We hang out. It's kind of like a socially distanced movie. And it's really fun. We enjoy doing them.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for watching. And we'll see you in 2 weeks' time with your funny, scary, poo-poo stories. Thanks so much, you guys.
Thank you.
Sing along. The Little Podcast by Stephen and Jess. Stories by Fly in the Nest.
The little podcast by
Stephen and Jess. Stories. I really felt that one.